Hi guys, welcome back. It's Bry at jukeblaster.com, and I know guys, I know I've not made any videos in like forever, but there's really been nothing new to show you. But I've been quietly working away on a project now for about a year and a half. Been pretty tough. I've started from a blank page, and I've had to learn a new programming paradigm and new skills and things to accomplish what I've got today. So my new project, it's at a stage now where I think I can come and show you something. So it's a new jukebox software, as you might have guessed, but it's not the same as these guys on our website. Each one of these on our website fit a certain need. For example, you've got home jukebox here. That's the entry level, get your foot in the door, cheap player. If you're new to Juke Blaster, that's probably the one way you start. It's the entry level. Then we've got Pub Jukebox. That's for businesses, people that want to build machines and take money. And Video Box, it's like the people's favorite. It's got tons and tons of features to tinker and play with. And Weekend Warriors, they love it. Party Machine, this is for venues where they just need background music. They don't have people making selections like a jukebox. So yeah, each one of these fits a little need, but there's one missing. There's a little niche, which I'm going to show you, and that's where my new software comes in. So before I show you the software, I'm going to show you the problem, not the problem, but the niche that my new software fills. And for that, we're going to take a little trip. We're going to go into my man cave. We're going to have a look at my trusty old jukebox, my long-suffering jukebox, and I'll explain the problem, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the software. I'll show you the solution. So let's take a little trip now. Let's go and have a look in my shed. Right guys, here we are. I'm in my man cave, my trusty old jukebox. It's a sound leisure conversion that I did years and years ago. It's an old Windows XP machine. I'll just show you inside it. Just an old motherboard that I put in there, and there's the power supply, and it's got a big old touch screen there. Works fine. It's been working great for years. But here's the rub. Here's the problem, guys. It's the middle of winter here, and I'm not able to use my jukebox. And I'd like to have some music, but I can't really take this in the house. It's big, it's bulky, it weighs a ton. And let's face it, guys, you're not gonna slide this past the missus. She's not gonna let you hang this on the dining room wall. She's gonna freak out, like over my dead body, yada yada yada. You get the idea. So yeah, you're not gonna slide this past the missus. So here's the problem. I need some tunes in the house, and I can't take this with me. So I'm going to show you my solution to this now. So we're going to go back to the back cave, and I'll show you what my idea is. All right, guys, I'm back in the house now, nice and warm, and we're going to have a look at my solution to the problem. So it's a two-part solution, the software and hardware. So let's take a look at the software first. And here we go. Look familiar? It should do. I've used the same graphics and stuff that I used in Home Jukebox and Pub Jukebox. just for familiarity for myself as I've been building this, because I kind of had a home jukebox in mind when I was making this, because it's really simple to use, and this software, it has to be cut down, it has to be optimized just so that it'll run on the hardware that I'm going to show you in a minute. It has to be really, really cut down, bare bones to work. But I've not really skimped on anything. It's got all the basic features. It's an album player, by the way. So you have genres like 90s, 70s pop. And in there you have albums. So these are all albums. And if you click on one of these albums, you get all the tracks. And if you click a track, it plays. Simple as that. It's just pretty much same as all the other players. But I wanted this to have a proper jukebox look and feel, a proper jukebox interface. So yeah, I've kind of gone with the home jukebox look and feel. It's got all the basics like search. You can do a search, and I've got pretty much everything working now. The playing engine's working fine. It was playing up a little bit, but it's now consistently playing fine. The navigation's working okay. The popular works. Yeah, so it's not really feature rich yet. It's a work in progress, don't forget. This is not the finished product. I'm going to add features, and I'll make more videos for you as I go along. As I add features to this, I'll make another video or two, or maybe more, and just show you how it comes along, how it's going along. So yeah, there's the software. Really simple, really cut down. Yeah, dead easy to use. So let's take a look at the hardware now. I think you'll find that's the interesting part. Right guys, so this is part 2 of our solution. It's the hardware. Now, I know a lot of you guys know already what this is, but just for people that are new to this and don't know what this is, it's called a Raspberry Pi 4, and it's a little miniature computer. It's like a little miniaturized PC. It's about the size of a credit card, really small, and it's got a little SD card in there, and it runs an operating system that looks a bit like Windows. And my code, my software is written for this, and it'll run on this hardware. Obviously this doesn't have the power of a PC, but it's just enough to get by. And it's got some other cool features as this board, like USBs and things like that. It's also got Wi-Fi on it, believe it or not, and it's got Bluetooth. So that's going to come in handy, and I'll show you why that's going to come in handy in a moment. So we've got our software. Now we've got our computer. All we need now is a case to put it in. So here's a screen that I bought. Just bought this off the shelf. But these cases are super nice, and they really finish the product off. Once you've got your board mounted in this and your screen, looks the absolute business. You can get them in different colours. I've got black, white, I think there's other colours as well, grey, red, all sorts. These cases are fantastic, and they're really cheap as well. And you can, like I said, you can buy these anywhere. You can get them on eBay. There's a couple of websites that you can go to get these. Quick delivery as well. So what you do is you get your Raspberry Pi and you mount it in there, and your screen mounts on the front of here, and this just finishes it off beautifully. It'll sit like that on a desktop or table anywhere, but also if you take this back part off, it's got mounting holes to mount it on the wall, which is what I intend to do. I purchased this one for myself. I'm going to have a go at putting this on the wall this weekend. I'm quite looking forward to that, actually. Yeah, so there's your connection holes. Yeah, and you put your screen in there and your board, and it finishes the whole thing off. So I've already got one built up. It's a black one, and I'm going to plug that in and show you it working and show you how it looks, and see what you think. So this is the black one. Your Raspberry Pi is in there. Your Raspberry Pi sits in there. I've got a power lead going in just to power it up. I've also just put a USB stick in there, just with some music files on, so we can have a play with it and see it working. You don't actually need that USB stick because you can put all your tracks on the SD card in your Raspberry Pi, if it's big enough, that is. Yeah, so you can eliminate that as well. So the power-wise, really the only one that you need to connect. And there's the display, the screen. I think it looks Jim Dandy, does that. It's fantastic. And because it's a touch, now we've got a touch screen, we can do things like that. We can move it across, we can select a track, put a track on. There you go, it's on. Let's go back. Yeah, so really neat jukebox that you can stick on the wall or on your table, unobtrusive, unlike my my jukebox in my shed. This is really nice. Like I said, I've got a white case. You can have any colour you want. And what else? Yeah, I told you that this board, this Raspberry Pi board, has also got Bluetooth on it. So, speakers. We don't need speaker wires. Right, this is a Bluetooth soundbar, cheapo, that I bought. I think it was only £8. £8. I paid £8 for this, just at a local shop. I bought it because it's white and it matches the case that I showed you earlier on, so it'll look nice with my setup once I get it going. I'll make a video on that, showing you it when it's finished, so you can have a look. But yeah, the beauty of this Bluetooth, it'll work with any Bluetooth speaker, but the beauty of this is, say you've got your tunes playing and you then decide you want to go cooking in the kitchen, or I don't know, in the bath. You can take your tunes with you. You can take the speaker with you. That is absolutely fantastic. So no need for wiring and messing about. Just take a Bluetooth speaker, take it round the house, put it where you want some music. So let's put a tune on and see what we can see. Have a listen to it. That one. There, it's away. So I can put this anywhere now. Let's turn that off. Right, yeah, so there you have it, guys. A cool, compact jukebox. Looks nice. Can sit on your desktop or hang it on your wall. Looks good either way. And I think there might also be a business opportunity here for some of you guys, because I know some of you guys like to build jukeboxes and you're selling them to friends and family, and I've seen them on eBay for sale as well. And this could be a game changer for you guys. I mean, you can build these up in like half an hour flat, maybe even shorter than that if you get good at it. And there's none of that waiting for people to pick them up and things like that, and arranging collection and stuff like that. Because what you could do with this, you could disconnect it, put it in a box, and send it in the post, just like that. No messing about with great big bulky jukeboxes. And I think this will open up a new market for you as well, because you won't be selling to just people that have sheds and bars where they want to put a full-size jukebox. This opens up the home market for you as well. Yeah, I could see people installing these in the kitchens and living rooms. I'm going to put mine on the wall shortly, or maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I could see a little opportunity there for you guys. Yeah, so as I've said, I'm going to make some more videos as I add features. I'll come on and ramble and bend your ear and tell you all about it. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys.